Let's go. Let's go live. Sorry about that. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. As you can see, we're in a different room. The reality is it's raining hard outside. But we still wanted to do a live. I still wanted to do a live with you guys. And that live with you guys is going to be a peach tea, a snowberry peach tea, a taro bubble tea, my favorite mobile game, The Tower, and the Plat de Resistance. There's this one. Ribs from the Lou's Barbecue for the Côte Levée. Super excited to be eating this with you guys. Super excited to be having to do another live because these have been honestly going better than expected. It's very different. It's very, very, very different than Twitch. But I feel like this is why I love doing TikTok live. I actually love doing TikTok live because I know bon appetit, by the way. Sorry about that. Bon appetit. I know oh, thank you for the likes. Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate you, Bo. I feel like we kind of touched that subject before, but with Twitch, I don't get me wrong. I've been doing Twitch for 3 years and I love it. Look at this shit. This is amazing. Ribs. And I said so before. Welcome in, everybody. But when I do a video, I have a clear subject. This is way harder than anything else that I'm doing. TikTok Live is the hardest. But it also feels more rewarding. Because, in a weird way, not everybody cares about games. Which is true. And that's okay. And not everybody's going to be listening to a total stranger talk about 20 minutes about something that doesn't really interest them. So I do feel like, Alright? I do feel like TikTok Live where I'm talking one-on-one with you guys. We're having conversation. It's more fun. And it's funny because I've had really good moments lately on Twitch. But after 3 years, there's a lot of moments where not that I'm complaining. It wasn't great, right? God, now I'm realizing that see you guys are more dependent, because again it's the best example I can give was probably 2 days ago. And the same live, somebody came and talked to me about Naruto. It was phenomenal. And then, and then later, somebody came in and talked about horses. And choose the content. I don't think this ever happened. I'm getting more engagement here with you guys, which is fun. I'm loving this new experience. Of course, it's like a new toy. There's gonna be a month where I do more Twitch. There's gonna be a month where I do more TikTok. Who knows? Now, I film video every day. Even though today wasn't the busiest day, I still filmed 12 video. Oh, today was a hard day. It was have bad gas today, sorry. It was super warm in the apartment. And I do mean super warm. But I'm sorry. It was super warm in the apartment, but we had a AC. The AC is an old one. And when it gets too shaken, it stopped working. So of course, happened twice. But the more something breaks, the better it is, because you don't know how to repair it. It's very small repair. So basically, when it came time to screw some screws, instead of screwing, I forced it with a piece of plastic. You screw, make it tight. Now Inky decided to hit it until it works. A piece of plastic was important. I have a cool story as a kid. Keep in mind, I was born in the 90s. One of the most famous show there was Beyblade. Now Beyblade, the cool thing about Beyblade was actually something real. It was a new real toy. So I come in and I beg my mom, please give me a Beyblade, please give me a Beyblade. And then she get me one. And there's like 5 pieces to assemble. Sorry about that. Well, there you go. Delicious. I'm already done after fucking 7 minutes. No problem. And then I do I Bob the Builder this shit. I Bob the Builder those Beyblades. And small thing, fun fact, there's pieces left. I'm like, wait a second, what are those pieces? Once again, the tower. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, so the 2 pieces that you had extra were pieces that were supposed to lock, so kind of like a key. I made sure that everything stayed together. And I took those and put them in the garbage. And everybody had a Beyblade. And I was too ashamed to say I didn't build it correctly, because it was, again, 4 pieces. So I would go and play Beyblade with the others. My Beyblade would break. They would make fun of me because they always say, "Oh, it's a cheap Beyblade." Yeah. Yeah. Good memories. You know what's insane? Although today wasn't the most productive day. I did 2 streams of about 5 hours total. I did about 12 videos. So still kind of like a productive day ish. And I'm gonna do a reaction to Mr. Beast. The video, which is gonna take me about 20 minutes. Let me clean my hands. It wasn't hard to realize love's the death of peace of mind. Not a mistake, no. I love the way you say my name, the way you touch. My apologies. Oh, there you go. Of course, I don't necessarily have a hand towel ready. We have nearby. We live in a 1.5, so everything and anything is nearby. Now, sorry. Whew. I have to stop screaming. My fucking neighbors. And the best thing, they don't complain. Now, it is 8:55 p.m. They shouldn't complain, but it's not because they're not going to complain, it's just to be an asshole. I mean, you have to be conscious and respectful of your surrounding. no matter how small it is. The Tower, once again, my favorite game. So it's funny because although today was not a super busy day, oh fuck, I forgot what I did here. I think it's Spotlight Missile. That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. I thought I had like 6 hours to wait. It was pretty early. If you're looking for a mobile defense game, tower defense, the Tower is it. And I bought this skin about not even you get a skin per event, which happened every 2 weeks, and that skin sucked. But then I was watching somebody play on YouTube for a strategic reason to understand how they were so much better than me. Yeah, because I suck at this game. I'm in the top 1,200 players, and I spent over $400 on it. I know, shameful, but still, honest. If nothing, honest. So today, although it wasn't really productive, for fuck's sakes, forgot to read the description of Lou's Barbecue. Well, you can read it now. Our mini pork ribs in a rich barbecue sauce are often slowed roasted for hours, resulting in unsurpassed flavor and tenderness with very little effort or mess. You can enjoy tender, juicy ribs that are ready in minutes. Simply heat, serve, and enjoy. They were good. Lou's Barbecue was good. If you're from Canada, they were good, but the St. Hubert spare ribs or ribs were better. So today, as a day that I didn't do much, even though I kind of did a lot, I did more than yesterday, and I still feel like I didn't do a lot today. How crazy is this? What is that? Fuck, I'm tired because it was a again. It doesn't matter how much you do, your body gets tired. I woke up at 5. It is 9 o'clock. If you go to math, that's 16 hours. The way you fuck, the way you break. But oh man. So I was watching YouTube, regular YouTube, right? And I fell upon WWWX. I was gonna say X, but it's WWWE. And I think it's 2W, but it might be 3. World Wrestler Entertainment, WWE. There's also another one. It's not UFC. It's another kind of wrestling thingy. Something along the lines of the WWE. But it isn't. And I was so fucking... It was good, dude. It was good. It was good. I'm surprised. I always had this. It's... My first impression was seeing some wrestler say, oh my god, this is so cool. And my father, who had the habits of ruining shit, tell me it's not real. Oh my god, sorry. I bought this skin, and I thought it was shitty, but I was watching this video on YouTube of a guy that was singing, and he showed that the guy was singing. So if you look closely, you see the guy is singing. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? So my father had the habits of ruining dream of kids because he was like, you're gonna grow up to be a worker, you're gonna grow up to be a a man very early on. I would be alone in the house at I want to say 9, maybe 10. Maybe the person I am today. Why do you think I like talking so much? Because I wasn't able to when I was a kid. That's another story. And that's another day. Today's chill and relax. And I was watching WWE, and the first impression I had was it was so cool, and the second impression was that it was fake. Now that you know me, if for the people that know me, the handful of people that watches my videos, that I'm super grateful that I fucking love smooches, smooches. For those people, you guys know that I don't mind. I mind a lie. I do mind a lie. But if you're able to tell me a story, if you're lying to me and say, hey, I didn't eat those ribs that you love, I'll be pissed. If you tell me, hey, I'm late because of X, and you give me 20 minutes of a amazing story, chances are that after 20 minutes of you telling me why you're late, I don't even remember that you're late. That's a short attention span mostly, but it's also the fact that like entertain me. And I was talking about McJuggernuggets a couple of days ago. I did a video on why McJuggernuggets, who was a content creator who had a pretend life for 4 years, and he was making multiple videos a day, and nobody knew that was fake. He was promoting them as real, and he was selling the story as real, and it wasn't. A lot of people were mad, but this guy would put, and I swear to God, 2 40 minutes edited videos in a day. 2 edited videos is nuts. It's crazy. Who does that? So yes, he would put those out, and the best part about it, the most amazing part about it is that he was man enough to say, "Hey, those are fake." At the end, now you can be mad at them. You can be mad at him for lying, but he did admit it was fake. First of all, and it was entertaining as fuck. Second of all, so what ended up happening is that what I was saying. See, sure touch this press pen. Rib in my teeth. The WWE, even though it's fake, sometimes it's super entertaining. And I didn't really follow the again, Jazz today. It's bad. I didn't really follow the storyline of those events, and I feel like it's really complicated because it's over years and years and years. And WWE actually stepped up when it comes to creating a worthwhile YouTube channel. When it comes times to create something that is fun to watch, actually stepped the fuck up, because what they managed to do was a catalog of complete storyline. So I'm also talking about DSP lately, and with DSP, one of my favorite channel is WPig. Now, why do I love WPig so much? Is because DSP has been doing content for 16 years, so understanding the total lore is completely pointless. It's like when you look at Chris Chan, who has been on social media forever. I have to go to the bathroom, I'll be right back. Sorry about this. I ate some ribs, and guys know when you eat ribs, right? Dude, I think I ate too fast. It was a lot, so I feel bloated. I have to write down a note. That's our overnight skills. Okay. I'll take a note. And yes, like I was saying, I watched one thing, and it was Road to WWE stash. Let's go. Notes for idea for videos. And I watched one video which was Road to WrestleMania, Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio. Now, I'll be quite honest, okay? I'm not a complete virgin when it comes to WWE. Dom Mysterio, okay, there's a fucking... Oh, I have to kill it. Fuck it, I got it. I got, yesterday I went out to do some TikTok live, and I got destroyed by mosquitoes. So I saw one today. Fuck you, dude. And yeah, so I'm not a total virgin. I know Rhea Ripley, because one of my favorite band, which is Motionless in White, actually managed to do a song for her. Oh, I didn't kill it, right? Did I kill it or no? I don't know. I can't tell. I'll be able to tell when it's too late. It's raining hard outside, guys. It's raining hard. So, Motionless in White was one of my favorite band for multiple reasons. I've talked about them. I did multiple videos about them. But if you want to know the reason, I'm going to give you 7. 570. Break the Cycle. Mistaken, I walk the road alone. No sanctuary, no place for me to call my own. Devil Knights, Immaculate Misconception, Disguise, Hourglass, Soft, Queen for Queen, I think Queen for Queen. Voices in my head again. Art class, we're talking about watch the whole world running in chemical dissociative, but it takes its toll a lesser pastime. I'm talking about another life if I can't let you go. When darkness divide is the fiction of love as the truth come alive. We were begging for keeps, but we both knew the cost of your heart-shaped box. And I hate that it seemed I was never in love. We were broken and bleeding, but never gave up. There's also this one. There's also this guy that said it. There's heartache. There's holding on to smoke. Thoughts and prayer. There's coded, which is amazing. And they did a song for WWE, and it's Rhea Ripley. So Rhea Ripley embraced kind of like a gothic theme, and ended up being really good friend with Chris Motionless. And if you don't know Chris Motionless is a singer, Motionless in White, which is one of my favorite bands. So I got introduced to Rhea Ripley only with the song. And if you had to write a song, and it was a really good song, so you had to write MIW for Motionless in White. MIW, Motionless in White, Rhea Ripley. But when you write down Motionless in White, it's the thing that's gonna come up is WWE Rhea Ripley because it's more popular, of course. Rhea Ripley, I look. I'm not a connoisseur of WWE. I'm not a connoisseur. I'm not pretending to be a connoisseur, right? But I can tell you right now, Rhea Ripley has to be in the top. I want to say 10. Let's say top 5% of female wrestler. For skill, yes, but for the popularity, she's cute. She's super popular, and when you are aware, when you get to know, when you learn about Rhea Ripley, one of the other name that comes up is Dominic Mysterio. Now, Dirty Dom, is super funny. He looks like a good kid, right? And then you learn that Rey Mysterio is his father. And even if you don't know wrestling, you know Rey Mysterio because, again, the most popular. And I swear to God, I watched an hour this morning. Oh. I watched an hour this morning about the complete storyline between Dominic and Rey Mysterio, and it was so well put. And I want to argue. I want to put in faces. I want to cement the fact that it was well put in. They used to take clips. They took clips for a show, and they would say, "Hey, if you want to see the whole show, this is where we took it." So, for example, Road to WrestleMania 2020, Road to WrestleMania 2018. There's every single bit of interaction that Ray had with his kid, and it's insane because I feel it's not the first time I talk about WWE. It's not the first time. I I come I go I come and go, right, and I find it interesting. I do find it interesting, very interesting. Um, but it's very scary. Like, for example, there's something I want to get into, which is Magic the Gathering. I wanted to get into Warhammer, but it's too complicated. I want to get into Star Wars, but it's too complicated. There's so much fucking lore to explore that's too complicated. Then you want to get into wrestling, but it's too complicated. It's so much lore. But with this, I was able to understand the entire story. I didn't even know that Rey Mysterio was, no, that Dom Mysterio was once a team of Rey Mysterio. And to me, that is impressive. That is interesting. At the end of the day, it makes it not this, not that it makes sense, but it's just something that's interesting to me, right? It's funny. There's a line of saying, "Hey, this guy sent a gift to this person. What the fuck do I give? Why do I care about that?" So yeah. So basically, what happened is I saw that and it was so good. It was so well put. And again, I want to go back to DSP and I want to go back to 16 years of making content for somebody that's been enjoying this Nortex and DSP for the last 3 years. I'm not completely aware of what happened or what's going on, but then again, with the WWE, I could watch this. You know, no, you want to know how good it was? Today I had a semi busy day. Let's be honest, okay? I made my own schedule, and I wasn't that busy. I had all of these to do, but all of these to do are are memories that I have. I can do these all like tomorrow, the week after. I'll remember this what it is. I write keynotes, an idea, and I just have to bullshit and sell those idea. And I watched this, and I watched the Yuso brother, who are from the Bloodline, and those groups are so cool. Dom, Dirty Dom is part of the Judgment, and then we have the Bloodline with Roman Reign, and yeah, the two Yuso brother. And I'll be honest, it was less interesting to me than the Mysterio combo, but the reality is I knew the Mysterio. So to me, this was like all the same. And we're not all gonna be like fucking dime, but you're telling me a story that took place over multiple years in an hour. I'm sold. I'm buying. I'm buying and you're selling. I don't know what I'm buying. I don't know that you're selling. Again. We do it again. See, it's to me, it's so interesting to see that when you look at the crowd, it's grown men. There's women, there's children, but it's mostly grown men. And most of those grown men know that it's fake and know that it's a fucking show. And there's an actual writer, and it was so well put. Again, I'm gonna be annoying, but the Mysterio, they had a thing like, oh, Dom is gonna go see his father at Thanksgiving. His father's like, no, you can come in, but I don't want Rhea Ripley because she's a bad influence on you. And there's had to the storyline. There's more than just the fucking octagon. I don't say octagon for the UFC. There's more than just the. They're more than just the ring. Speaking of the UFC, do we like Dana White, or we don't like Dana White? Because from what I've seen, seems like an asshole who doesn't pay much his fighter, but he keeps talking about keeping his team in line. And I don't know. I want to believe in him. Because look at McGregor. McGregor is fucking rich. Again, McGregor is one out of how many? I grew up with kids that wanted to be part of a sports team. It was a dream. And then you realize that there's a fucking 1,000 kids that want to play hockey in your city. And a team for the entire island of Montreal is 20 member. Montreal is big, dude. Way bigger than this. And I kind of want to get into WWE and watching UFC. I want to see. It's weird because I'm not a competitive person. But I think that I'm not a competitive person because I wasn't necessarily taught to be competitive. Most of the shit I did alone. Most of the game I played alone. Most of the sport that I played alone. So, for example, baseball. I played baseball alone. And now you're gonna say, yeah, but Inky, you play baseball in a team. Kind of. When you go to the bath, think about it seriously. When you go to the bat, it's you against the thrower, 1-on-1. When you're catching a ball, it's you with the ball, 1-on-1. Then you can pass to your friends. But then again, there's this instant where you're alone with the ball. If you look at fucking soccer, constantly being tackled, constantly being pushed, constantly have to keep attention to the ball and run away. And you look at baseball, and it was a sport that was more relaxed. Did some swimming. And I'm thinking that I want to get more into competitive sports. I want to get more into competitive sports to change mindset. And it's actually nice because I'll be completely honest, like Oh my god, this is bad, dude. This is really bad. I'll be completely honest. Let's go way the fuck back. Way the fuck back. We're talking about my beginning on YouTube. Not my beginning as a content creator, my beginning as a viewer. One of the first things that I watched was AGP because I wasn't close to my family. But if you look more closely, let's talk about more closely, right? Kid Boga, Kid Boga. Um, the first reason I watched him because it was a prank channel. Want to know why I want to watch a prank channel? One of the OG YouTubers was Onich Prank. Onich Prank was doing prank calls. Now, Onich Prank doing prank calls made me want to listen to more prank calls. And there's not a lot of channel that do prank call. I didn't know what was scam baiting before Kitboga, but Kitboga is funny, so it does feel like a prank call. It's scam baiting, but it feels like a prank call. See, that was one of them. Nicocado Avocado, I wasn't creating content. The only source of happiness in my life was food. Avocado. Right? And then when I started creating content, I fell back in love with McJuggernuggets. I fell back in love with Casey Neistat. And it's because I respected the way they did things, you know? How, what I watch change my perception. Now, for example, right? I.e., WWE, Sarah, Liana. Sorry, I don't know why I'm always calling her Sarah. There's no such thing as Sarah, as Liana and Canadian names, Connor. So I'm watching Liana and Connor lately a lot, and okay, I didn't know them as a couple, but I know them as parents. And as parents, they have this sweet little boy, this sweet little kid. I'm at an age when I'm starting to want to have a family, right? And it gives you baby fever. And I think that's normal because you're constantly watching, and I think what you're watching has a lot of impact on on the person that you become, right? And I kind of want to change when I watch, because again, it's it's a complicated concept. So, for example, right, you have the same group of friends. I want you guys to think about this. You had the same group of friends for years and years and years. And it seemed like they're always teaching you stuff and you're always teaching them stuff because you grew up together. Now think back at one of your uncle, not your parents, your uncle. And he gave you so many good advice when you were younger. Then you're an adult and he doesn't really give you advice anymore. Because it didn't change. Like when you're growing up with your friends, okay, we're evolving together. There's something that I understand that you didn't understand and something that you needed that I have. It's a sort of helping to grow together. It's a sort of we're gonna work together to become a better person. But when it's an older person or somebody that considers their life a bit forward, I feel like even it's weird because as people, like for example myself, I'm 31 years old. I understand that I'm wrong. I understand that not everything that I say is the truth. But as I grow, I understand that my time for learning, my time for evolving as a person is pretty much done. And what I have to do is be more assertive, be more understanding that what I'm promoting, the idea that I'm speaking, the thoughts that I'm vocalizing are important. I have to say, okay, well, there's some belief that I have right now. There's this opinion that I have right now. There's the value that I have right now. And those are here at this age because I think they're mine. And I agree with that. So you have to start understanding that, yo, this is right here, right now. This is what I need to understand. There's a reason why I kept those teaching. Now it's time to put them in place. And then again, you may be wrong, and there's a lot of people that are 50, that are 60, that understand that they've been wrong their whole life. But I was talking about Janice about that. Janice was talking about how he felt the need to change the color, and it was weird. Well, it wasn't weird for him because I kind of understand where he's coming from. But for a lot of people, Janice is kind of in and out of depression right now, which is totally normal. You're gonna feel in and out of depression when depression hits the hardest. You're stuck in it. You're stuck in a rut. Everything that you're doing is depression. Your brain gets used to depression. So when you get out of depression, when you start to heal, your brain is constantly pushing you back towards depression because it's like a comfy spot. Like, why are you leaving? What is going on? Why are we going back and forth with this idea, with this concept that is depression? And for Dennis, he wants to change this color of this room because he said it reminds me of bad memories. And for a lot of people said, yeah, but changing the color of the room won't change the fact that it's the same room that happened. But at the same time, you're it's kind of a complicated concept. Yes, it's the same room. Yes, it is the same house. Yes, it is the same fucking garbage bin outside. But you're changing the color is you telling your brain that you're making a active effort. Thank you for joining, Stephanie Giguero. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, so I understand that you're doing like an active effort to change your things because you're making the active effort to change your thing. You're sending your brain the signal that okay, I want to change things. I'm going to make the effort to change things, and because you're making this effort, the brain is less likely to push you back towards depression. Depression, stuck in a rut, a moral luck rut. Healing equal back, and because I understand I'm gonna forget. And fourth, I've been having a bad ADHD day today, so I keep having a concept and I keep forgetting. Back and forth, healing back and forth. You send signal to your brain to focus on foot. Like, it's fucking so. I hit my toe on the table again. Like half an hour ago, and it still hurts. The craziest thing happened. Not the craziest thing, but a nonsensical thing happened. Like at the beginning of my vacation, or I say my vacation, but it's more so that I'm on unemployment, right? And I was doing an ice roll, my first ice roll. That was possibly the first month, and I didn't break correctly, and I ended up landing on my little toe, and it's hurting like a biatch, and I don't understand why it's hurting so much. Then the next day I'm looking, and it's all red, and I'm like, holy shit, what is going on? But again, I'm able to walk, so it's not that bad. So then I'm thinking, and my father called and said, "Hey, you're limping. It's not normal. Did you ever think that your toe is broken?" And I look up the symptoms online. I look up the symptom on Google, and I'm like, "Holy shit, it's broken." So what I do is I go to the hospital and say, "Sir, the healing time of a toe is about 2 or 3 weeks." You're halfway there. There's nothing that we can do. So yeah. Oh, as a kid, I used to enjoy myself a lot. Talked yesterday about the story of discipline. Talk about how my father had to be really like strict with me because I wouldn't listen. And at the end of the day, I was thinking, did it help me? Did it not help me? And it made me stronger. Like the fact that I had a broken toe and I didn't go to the hospital. But then again, if you're wounded, you should be able to. I was watching. Oh my god, I'm seeing a fucking. Wait a second. Fuck you. Seeing a mosquito. And again, I'm not allergic to mosquito bites, but I have bad reaction to them. Yeah, bad reaction to them. So I don't want to get bitten. Because again, I don't think anybody wants to get bitten, but I have bad reaction to them. See, I was talking about how I wanted to watch the WWE even if it was scripted. And it's weird because today is gonna be the day we stream for like 3 hours and a half. And that's not that good, sadly. And we streamed for 3 hours and a half, and that time what we managed to do was watch YouTube more than anything. I started with Wuthering Wave, which is pretty good. I have to get my first opinion on Wuthering Wave. First opinion on. See, I'm sorry that I'm taking notes when I'm doing live, but I have to take them down because otherwise I don't remember. Thank you, Maurice, Shana, d'être là. First opinion on Wuthering Wave. So yeah, so again, super tired, but we're really tired right now. I was up at 5:30 a.m. It is 9:30. I'm not gonna complain. That's 16 hours. We have about 10 minutes more to do, and I have a 20 minutes to do more on another video. So you see, today when we were streaming, I was actually watching a show like Shane Dawson doing like a documentary on another person, and I was watching it, and it was like, dude, I don't even care about Shane. I don't even care about the person that he's documented, but still, it beats entertain. We're looking for entertainment as human. We are looking to be entertained by things. Salut Olive, comment ça va? Olive, we met yesterday. C'est une super bonne fille. Je l'apprécie beaucoup. Super fine. Hey, la fille est fantastique. Je l'ai rencontrée hier. So, long story short, we're looking to get distracted. We're looking to be entertained. And because we're looking to be entertained, we're making such an effort. And it sucks. It sucks that we're doing the effort because, again, life in itself should be as entertaining. But again, entertainment is subjective. Entertainment is up to a person. Entertainment is different for everybody. But it can be entertained by something, and somebody else can be entertained by another thing. So there's no clear understanding of what is entertaining and what is fun for you, me, somebody else. I fucked up. I left the door open, and now there's a moth that came in. Somebody came in actually yesterday. Made a comment on one of my YouTube. A friend defended me because a friend defended me. He was called fragile like a moth by the other person. The other person was an asshole though. Yeah, was an asshole. Mosquito, baby. There you go. You're done. I got you. Whew. Kill the mosquito. A mosquito killer. The one and only mosquito killer. When I found you, woo, woo. To the fact that we're gonna do 10 minutes more, I feel like I could do more. But again, if I want to react to Mr. Beast's video, I have to. Sadly. Madeleine, salut, ça va bien? And it's just, again, trying to do some more things. Oh, merci pour les likes, Madeleine. J'apprécie beaucoup. Je sais même pas si je parle français ou anglais. If you want me to talk in English, no problem. But I really appreciate you. Super kind. I could do more than 10 minutes, but after that, I'll do some other videos. We've got a pretty busy day tomorrow also. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a, I want to say on location mukbang. But I don't think it's the right sentence, not the right expression. What is the right expression? Not on location. Kasuba, c'était là, j'apprécie beaucoup tes films. I don't know the exact title, or I don't even know the. Oh, what a day. Again, we procrastinate so much. It's not the program. It's not the problem. See, I'm speaking French and English at the same time. It's hard. Not a problem that we're constantly procrastinating. It's a problem that when we start, we don't stop. I was trying to get a new, because I'm recapping Bleach, the manga. So I want to play Bleach, the video game, the mobile game, and I want to do that. I spent like an hour trying to get it to work. It's a very old game. It's very, very old, and my phone is too new, so I'm not able to. And they keep on telling me, "Oh, it's not." Oh, it keeps on crashing. But the better the phone, the easier it gets. No. I don't know, and I don't know. I feel like watching more WWE. I'm not addicted yet. We watched two thing, and I feel like I'm addicted already. So yeah. Uh, fuck. Really sucks, dude. I was trying to make a good life today. See, because we did procrastinate, we're tired. I don't think I'm not entertaining. I don't think I'm not interesting. But again, entertainment is subjective. The subject of the entertainment is the object that you are. And not an object, but you're the object of the. You're not an object, but you're the object of the. You're the object of the test. If you want to test if something is entertaining or not, and because you want to be a test, you want to see if something is entertaining or not. You're gonna ask multiple people. Those multiple people are you guys. And then again, it's a good thing that entertainment is subjective. It's a really fucking good thing, because if it wasn't, everybody would do the same thing trying to entertain. And if everybody did the same thing, you would see this shit over and over and over and over and over again. And there's no problem with seeing things over and over and over again. The problem is that you get used to it. Because you get used to it, it stops being as entertaining. It stop being as fun. And if it's not fun, then you're not as engaged. And if you're not as engaged, kind of sucks, right? Tired of doing booty. Tomorrow's gonna be nice. Like, I'm gonna stay on location. I'm gonna stay on location for the I'm gonna stay on location for the in my bag. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna be going to KFC. Am I craving some fried chicken? Nah. I'm gonna go there and I wanna have like a restaurant. The best restaurant out of the gang. Out of the options. And again, you can say no, it's not the best restaurant. Well, you don't know where I'm going. First of all, second of all, it's subjective. It depends on what you like and what you don't like. If you like some food, it's gonna be cool. If you don't like some food, you're gonna be like shit. I have to apologize to Olive. Poor girl. Oof. It's weird because I'm starting to have a parasocial relationship with you guys. I'm starting to have this parasocial bond with some of you guys, and it's weird because again, if I'm doing videos, there's gonna be 1,000 people watching the videos. If I do a video, then there's gonna be 1,000,000 people watching the video. Then kind of become friends with every single one of them. But can't help. Wake up. Can't help but feeling friendly with people that are friendly with me. See, most people, like I always say, you can control your action, but not your. You can control your action and your reaction, but not your action and the reaction. So by controlling your reaction, most of the time when somebody is kind to you, you're gonna be reacting to be kind because I don't know. You just do. You just do. I feel as human. I feel as human we're trying to often I feel like we're often trying to mimic other people. Like I said, I'll keep on repeating myself, but I'm watching Ileana and Connor, and Ileana and Connor, they have this young kid, and this young kid is starting to be vocal, starting to learn how to talk, and most of the time, what he's gonna do is he's gonna yawn. He's a baby. Don't know that yawn. Most of the time, he's gonna be mimicking the thing that the parents say. So the parents are gonna say like a sentence, and the kid is gonna repeat the last word. And that's quite normal, but he also repeats the way the intonation. For example, he was with his mom, right? And his mom said, it was on the phone, and she said bye, and because she said it in a special way, the kid repeated it in a special way. I thought that was really sweet, and I thought that was worth mentioning. Now, I'm gonna stop the live here because I'm seeing I'm at 20%. and we have the 20 minutes to react to. So love you guys. Shout out to Olive for being here. Shout out to Madeline for the likes, being a sweetheart. Shout out to everybody, single person that came in, left. Everybody that left and came in. Love you guys. Wake up, Inky. Wake up. Postman Pat.